Alright, what's up, YouTube? So hopefully this quality's better, because I know the last time I did one of these DB deck profile videos, it was really bad. So I'm using a different pair. I'm using some earbuds this time, so hopefully it's better. So I have the Rivals Gaming Tactical Masters Case Tournament Top 4. It was a very widespread top cut. I would have gotten these deck profiles in person, but I couldn't go. So I'm doing them through DB. Hope that's going to be fine. But I'm going to go first through fourth. So first place is Runick Musketeers. I'm not really wanting to consider it a Mystic Mine deck, even though he's playing Mystic Mine. It's just a card. Anyway, so first place was Runick Muskets. And we'll get in with this. So 3 Caspar, 3 Starfires, 2 Kid Brave. Sorry, it's been a little laggy. 1 Doc, and 1 Calamity. So that's all the monsters they played. It was 10 monsters, very small count. Spells was 25. 2 Cross Doms. And then, is that the only? That's the only musket spell. Then the rest is all like runic spells. So 2 Fountains, 3 Tips, 3 Freezing Curse, 2 Destruction, 3 Flashing Fire, 2 Slumber, a Dispelling, a Smitting Storm, and then 3 Ultimate Slayer. 1 Called By, 1 Mine, and a Terraforming to run out the spells. Very focused on the Runic Engine with this deck, which makes a lot of sense. Very good. And in this deck, where your stuff triggers by spells and traps activating, that's just free real estate with this deck, because you just Fountain, and then you play a, a Runic card underneath, like Starfire, during the opponent's turn. It's crazy. Then traps, he played a Metaverse, 2 Desperado, a Dancing Needle, very good card against Terelement, because you banish their stuff from the grave. And then Last Stand to protect your mine if you're playing that game. Side deck is 1 Pankratops, 3 Spooky Dogwood. I've noticed a rise in this card. So if you don't have, I would pick up some secrets. I'm not a market watch, but I'd pick up some secrets from Neostorm, because this card has got a lot of potential to go up because of the rise in play. The second Mystic Mine, and then he's also siding a Demise of the Land. So when he puts in the mine, going probably second, he puts the Demise in, or he does this going first. Probably does it going second, but I don't know. Wasn't there. 2 Super Poly, 3 Cosmic Cyclones, 2 Solemn Judgments, and 2 Goes in Match. Goes in Match, the whole deck's light. That's fine. You can play under that. And then extra deck is 2 Hugins, a Jury, or Giri, however you would say it, Munan, Mudragon, and then Garua. Literally the best TCG exclusive we've ever gotten in a while. It's the only reason we didn't have a Sprite Tier 0 format. One of the reasons, I think, because of this card. Then Lynx is 2 Max, a Gravity Controller, Security Dragon, Nightmare Phoenix, Access Code, Evermax. Broken, just all broken cards. Security Dragon, pretty good. Just bounce a card because it's co-linked. And max points straight down, so it works very well. And then Baguska and Dweller to round out the deck. So this was first place from the case tournament. We'll move to second place, which was, I believe, it was Exo Sister. When it loads, I apologize. It's a little laggy. So, Exo Sister, we have 3 Martha, 3 Ellis, 3 Stella, 2 Sophias, 1 Irene. So that's all the monsters for Exo Sisters. Then the hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Shifter, 2 Crow, excuse me. So that rounds up the monsters. It's 20 flat monsters with 8 hand traps, 12 Exo Sisters, spells, 3 packs, 1 Carpet Dive. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. A Mystic Mine, of course. Necker Valley. Terraforming called by 2 Dark Rulers, 2 Prosperities. Very interesting that he's 2-2ing that, but makes sense. 3 Impermanence, 3 Bodice, 2 Returnia. Also, the feature matches from the case tournament will be on Morbid Next channel. I'll link that video in the description, so if you want to watch those matches, you can. Before I forget that. Side deck, 2 Nib, Zombie World. This card is very slept on, but you can Zombie World a Terelement player, and now nothing's Aqua, so they have to use monsters in their hand to fuse. It's pretty good. Feather Duster and 2 Cosmics for back row, along with the evenly matched. 2 Raigeki, 2 Gozen Match, and 3 Solemn Judgments round out the side. And extra is 2 Magnifica, 2 Michaelis. Or that's 3 Michaelis. Sorry, that's 3 Michaelis. My fault. 3 Caspitel, 1 Asophil. These names are throwing me off. I apologize. 1 Gibrine, and a Cowboy, a Utopia, Lightning, Zeus, and then Lina rounds out the extra deck and the whole second place deck. Lina is, for those who don't know, is if the opponent plays Contact C, Lina is an out to that Contact C because you can use it to link it off and then play from there. So that's second place was Exo Sister. We'll go to third place next. Well, this is kind of third and fourth place because this was, I don't think they played for this, but anyway. So third place was Terelements from my buddy Peter Brown. So I'll go ahead and show this list. So it's 1 Zephyros, and then the dangers, it's 1 Bigfoot, 2 Mothman, a Jackalope, Sukunoko, 3 Nesties. Very good danger package. I like the Bigfoot tech. Destrudo, Gizmek. 3 Nib is his only hand trap, but very good high impact one, so it makes sense. And then 3 Hovness, I guess, is technically one as well because it triggers in hand. So 3 Hovness, 3 Murley, 3 Rhinoheart, 3 Shirin, standard ratios. And it looks like he played 3 Sulix, which is very interesting. I don't see that. I usually see maybe 2, so that's pretty good. Spells, Called by the Grave, Foolish Burial, Instant Fusion, most broken card in the deck. Summoning Kalos for free is just insane. 2 Desires, 3 Perlerino, 3 Super Poly, a Terraforming, Eradicator in the main deck, and then a high rate draw. So this card right here, for those who don't know, this card is a very good card in Terelements. I've heard it caught some popularity from, I believe it was Pack. I can't remember someone told me, someone said something about this card. But it's a mine out and lets your Terelement deck just go off after you attack. Like you can use this to do more damage. Or use it as a mine out. Really good. Side deck, 1 Pankratops, 3 Droll and Lockbird, 3 Evenly, a Feather Duster, Necroworld Banshee and Zombie World for probably the mirror. Oh, I don't know what it'd be for the mirror match. Excuse me. That might be for like Blunderies and other decks. Crime for when you go first, and then the Gamma and the Driver. And the extra deck is 2 Kit Kalos, 1 Kaleido Heart, Garua, Muddragon, Draco's Depelia. Dweller was his only Exceed monster. And then Link, Sprite Elf, IP Masquerena, Diarch, Curious, Griffin, Apollosa, Unchained Abomination. This card is insane. And Underworld Goddess of Closed World. Very, very good card. So that rounds out Peter Brown's list. And we're going to go to the last list, which was Sword Soul. And it's just overall standard list. Oh, it's not organized. I apologize. Oh shoot. We'll just go from there, I guess. So Sword Soul cards: 3 Moyi, 3 Longyon, 2 Taya standard, 2 Ecclesia, 3 Emergence, and a Blackout. That's all the Sword Soul cards. Tenyis: 3 Ashunas, 3 Adharas, 3 Vishuddhas, and a Shathana, with 3 Heavenly Dragon Circles to play it with. No Vessel. 3 Effect Veilers, 2 Ash, 2 Nibs, and 3 Droplets, droplets. Impermanences for hand traps, 2 Desires. So here's where the side deck's where things will get interesting. So I'm sure you see it, but there's 2 Droplets here, and Callbot and Desires that round out the main deck, 44. The side deck is where this confused me a little bit, but it's 3D Barrier, 3 Anti-Spell, a Feather Duster, a Twin Twister, and a Cosmic, 3 Evenly, a Pinkertops, and then a single Dark Ruler and a single Droplet. He had 4 1-ofs in his side deck that could be 3-ofs. Even I know Droplet was already in his deck as a 2-of, but he's only setting 1 Dark Ruler, 1 Cosmic, 1 Twin. Like I don't know how I like those ratios, but it worked, so I guess I can't say anything. Then the extra was 3 Monks, a Shaman, 2 Chichows, the Longyon Fire Attribute, Synchro, Chengying, 2 Boxia, a Yazi, Dragite, Draco Berserker, Crimson Blader, and then Baron de Fleur to round out the deck, and that's the last of the deck profiles. So again, huge shout out to Rivals Gaming for sending me these lists. Hopefully I'll do more stuff like this in the future. Hopefully the next time I go to a event like this, hopefully next time I can go to get the deck profiles in person, because I know it's better that way. So anyway, that's the end of this video. So make sure to like and subscribe. Gonna have actually I played in a 3v3 a while back and ended up top 4. So I'll go ahead and show my list and one of my teammates' lists, but the other one probably doesn't want his stuff leaked. So I also forgot the rivalries here, but yeah. But yeah, so you'll only get to see 2 of the lists, but yeah. So I'll make that video probably Sunday, and then yeah. So remember, like and subscribe. I also still gotta upload the rest of the feature matches from the first case tournament. So be on the lookout for those. They're very good matches. So yeah, peace.